companies are springing up thanks to the electrification of the auto industry. When you consider that roughly every 2 or 3 years, a brand new one appears, you quickly realize that there are countless of them. Namx is the last person to appear before us, and on the rise, Moroccan manufacturer. We are glad to have you back at Refined Wealth. This video will introduce you to the Namx new hydrogen-powered SUV, a revolutionary car that is sure to impress you. Several automakers, both new and old, have announced plans to release vehicles powered by hydrogen, signaling a renewed interest in this once hip technology. Does this seem familiar to you? Well, Namx's take on the idea is unique because it combines a stationary tank with removable hydrogen capsules. This just happened recently in a show-stopping debut at the Paris Motor Show. Namx debuted a hydrogen-powered SUV concept with detachable tanks, and it did blow everyone's minds. Did you know that hydrogen fuel cell vehicles were once considered the best solution to zero-emission mobility? In the past years, though, all but a handful of car makers have abandoned the FCEV bandwagon, which is sad for all our eco-warrior watching. But why is this? One of the reasons was the lack of hydrogen refueling infrastructure. But not to worry, Namx, an African-European company, is confident it can solve this problem by offering a hybrid refueling system for its first fuel cell electric vehicle, the Namx HUV. In case you didn't know, Namx was created by businessman Fauzi Anaja and designer Thomas de Lusac. Two minds are better than one, right? And to shape their first model, they decided to hire the services of the specialist Pininfarina. As you can probably see on your screens, its concept is embodied in a mid-size SUV body that approaches the coupe sub-segment, looking cool. Thomas de Lusac was interested in science fiction, so he made the shape of the car look like it was from the future. His love of American design from the 1950s and 1960s and his preference for muscle cars led him to make a car that is different from the current smooth, standard design of electric cars. That is why you can likely see that it is one of a kind. If you are wondering, Namx stands for New Automotive and Mobility Exploration. At the same time, the term HUV was made up for a hydrogen utility vehicle, which is basically an SUV that runs on hydrogen. You can agree that it's creative, but the names are pretty simple for what Namx is trying to solve. In particular, they want to get out of the loop where there aren't enough hydrogen stations because there aren't enough hydrogen vehicles because there aren't enough hydrogen stations. That's kind of confusing at first, but it does make sense. But wait, did you know that as said by Namx, there will initially be 2 different versions available? The first will be a basic model with rear-wheel drive and 296 horsepower or 224 kilowatts. It should be able to reach 100 kilometers per hour or 62 miles per hour in 6.5 seconds and go as fast as 124 miles per hour or 200 kilometers per hour at its fastest. For what is coined as a basic version, that is sure to impress. On the other hand, the GTH model will have 4-wheel drive and 542 horsepower or 410 kilowatts. Its top speed will be 155 miles per hour or 250 kilometers per hour, and it will reach 100 kilometers per hour or 62 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds. Now that is a supercar speed, good enough for racing. Not only that, the new car company says that the vehicle will have a good range of up to 497 miles. So it plans to make a network of distributing capsules that can be removed. They have room for not only 2 or 4 distributing capsules though, but 6. That's an amazing feat. This will help increase the availability of the H2 needed to power the vehicle and give drivers the chance to extend their range. So not to worry because it can adjust depending on your preference. Like other hydrogen cars, this one makes electricity by mixing hydrogen and oxygen. In the fuel cell, sciencey things happen. The water that comes out of the back of the car is the only waste product and the batteries get charged. That's a piece of exciting news for all of us. You can now probably understand why the most important Namx HUV feature is their hydrogen-powered electric powertrain. All in all, the HUV stands out because its front and back views have a lot of different styles. From the side, the car looks like the Volvo C40 Recharge, but the lines are much more defined and there is more room to move. The back, on the other hand, looks nice and is very unique, especially for the inserts built into the lower part of the gate that gives access to the trunk or the LED lights of the lower diffuser. As an interesting fact, you could say that the Namx HUV is the first car that was made from the back. But there's more. It's the first car that Pininfarina designed with the help of a computer. But as they said in the brand, it is based on a style called Theorem that only exists in the virtual network. But how will all this cost, if you may ask? Namx claims that its X-themed SUV will be available for purchase for a price tag of $66,812 or as much as $97,192 with all the bells and whistles. If you don't mind waiting for the next 3 years, you can pre-order the car on the Namx website right now. Not to forget, Namx claims to have a number of technical partners lined up to begin testing its new hydrogen technology in 2023. Of course, you need to find the best of the best, right? Also, how the removable capsules will be delivered to your new Namx SUV is not specified, though presumably they can be mailed to you. But that's a question for the future. In all likelihood, you must be excited as you await the fourth quarter of 2025 when the SUV is scheduled for its market release. Trying to secure a reliable supply of fuel for a car with zero emissions was a long-standing problem, so it's great that it's been solved. As we've seen in this video, Namx isn't just about aesthetics, it's all about advancing the state-of-the-art, improving the user experience, and realizing our goals for a more sustainable future. What are your thoughts about this revolutionary car? What do you think is the biggest problem stopping the world from using more green hydrogen? Comment down your answers below. Don't forget to like this video. And since you're already here, you might as well subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on great new videos. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.